Open the Portshift console in a browser. Sign in with the credentials you received by email. First, we will create a cluster in Portshift. This is a Portshift entity that represents the Kubernetes cluster wherever it runs, whether on a host or virtual machine or in the cloud. Using this, we deploy the Portshift controller on the cluster using scripts which we download. Portshift uses the controller to monitor and control activities on the cluster. There are options to configure the cluster, including support for CI/CD pipelines and multi-cluster. Portshift can identify and validate pods according to a unique hash value generated by the Portshift plugin. Portshift can identify pod template workloads in the CD stage using the CD plugin. Istio can optionally not be deployed with the Portshift controller if it is already installed. The Portshift controller can discover pods on other clusters in a multi-clusters configuration. Portshift can apply connection policy rules to connections from external IP sources. The cluster must have connectivity to the Portshift server. Download the controller installation script to your host. On the host, unpack the script. Run the script. You will need kube control on the host. The installation deploys the Portshift controller as a pod on the cluster and the Istio service mesh. On the Portshift console, here is the new controller for our cluster in the controller page. It has the status active. Next, we will create a Portshift environment for our cluster. An environment is a Portshift entity that can include one or more clusters. Portshift monitors and controls activities on environments. We will create an environment for this single cluster we just created. Here we see the environment.